It's a good way to fight them, for sure. Don't want to let them get too far ahead in that mental warfare.
BZM, though, in trouble at the moment. Dragon Tail comes out, and first blood would be...
Eyes on bottom here.
Yeah, trying to come through on bottom. Static link from Yuragi on to 11, but the chase is on with Spartan adding a +1 to the bottom lane.
Other Chaos Bolt.
Yuragi, he's going to be hit by the Chaos Bolt. 1 second stun. Maybe not the RNG was hoping for, but it's more than enough to get the kill, and Spartan will end up falling in return, but Misha under the tower. The Illuminate doesn't land, and now they've got themselves the Bushwhack, so 11 in a little bit of an odd spot under this tower as the Acorn shot hits, and it's a little bit tough to have the damage as a Hoodwink as well as an Abaddon, but Abaddon comes in with the Aphotic Shield, and they get the kill on Amisha. 11's still fighting Taiga, but eventually he will...
Early Abaddon to output the extra damage. He's TBing top.
And now they've got 3 here for BRAME. Amar in some trouble, silenced up. Nabito trying to get the kill here with the help of Thug. And the right clicks will come in, and it will be Thug who claims the light dance. And hopefully the graphs keep going up. They're going to try and keep the diamond hands and maybe hope the plays keep continuing this way as they go after Taiga. They've got the silence, and they've got another kill.
This is kind of recovering Nubito's game, who got left alone. So we'll see. Pretty nice link here.
Bottom. 11 on the run. Miscoil with one more right click from Yuragi as, you know, they made the heavy rotations to go get Taiga, but that does leave the CK alone, but always getting through Abaddon and his Aphotic Shield is going to be an issue, and Spartan may have just found himself caught. Certainly has with BZM showing up to the party, but I don't think even if he had that, he survives in that situation anyway, and now they go for the double damage. It's bottled up by Thug. They're looking over at Taiga as they've used this Rupture. So support's going down across the map. And it's a 1-for-1 across said map as they do end up getting the Hoodwink.
Once more planer on this Dragon Knight, kind of using him to get a little more XP and gold from Nobito. They're making a move on this DK.
Yeah, 11 in some trouble. Throws out a 2-second stun, but they've got the Aphotic Shield. It really just doesn't feel like there's enough for him to survive, and there's
4. No pit yet, but this Max Firestorm is going to do a lot of work in these early fights if they choose to engage with it. Looks like Yuragi might just go down.
To go for Yuragi, yeah.
That make something happen with it. So it's kind of like, do you want your double crown on Lord TPing bottom and being stuck down there? It's a little risky.
Vortex on the Thug. Trying to get the DK. 3 heroes here again, but here comes Nabito trying to help out if he can. They've got the Chen heal, they've got the Rupture. Here comes Amar, and they'll get the kill on a Thug. They'll take out Spartan 2, already dropping on the side of BRAME with everybody pretty healthy on the side of OG, but an Illuminate hits onto Taiga as well as Misha. The Miscoil, the stun, but he's a bit too far back for them to go after. They've got the Vortex once again, and it's a triple kill for him.
Great, but where's the damage? Here again.
Yeah,
Firestorm.
A lot of trouble. The Firestorm down, Spartan trying to save him with the mech. There's just no way. Amar.
Yeah, I guess he answered the question of what is his game impact going to be and when did he choose to use it. He definitely chose the right time.
Just gonna make sure I'm not in the OG lobby. I wasn't criticizing. I was just asking, and he answered pretty.
Interview kind of having the defensive route versus BRAME. I wouldn't say they're playing defensive, but early Lincolns on Storm, there's got to be some defensive element to that.
Oh, they're going bottom for 11. They've got the Fiend's Gate once again.
Again, he's so hard to lock down in these fights. OG, they want more on top.
Yeah, it's looking like BRAME were thinking about even making their way into the pit, hoping to get something as, well, the Roche attempt to stop for a second. The ball landing all the way over, looking for Desire. Now they've got the Static Link. And 2 heroes in some trouble. Taiga gets credit for the kill on a Spartan. Now they'll look for more. Desire taken out, 2 heroes gone, and back to Roche they go. Why not?
Where is the damage from BRAME? Again, it's taking advantage of the only 2 stuns BRAME have in CKDK, both single target.
Spartan getting caught here by BZM. The mech doesn't really do anything. Eyes across the map, making sure that if BRAME want a little bit of that gold, well, it might cost them.
BZM, he's looking. He's got that haste.
And it should be another easy kill here, especially with the Sharpshooter. But now the Blink as well as the Dragon Tail. The Fireball is down. Oh, this is going in on BZM, who does have the Aegis ready to go. Throw the Rupture out. Nabito, though, fighting with Amar, who throws...
slamming you down ahead of time.
Well, look for Taiga. They've got the follow-up stun from
start.
Centaur Conqueror. They'll take out this Hoodwink to start. And now on the other side, though, they've got the Static Link on a Nobito as well as the Nullifier. Yuragi just looking to chase the ball lining in from BCM. The BKB still going on for a second longer. There's the heal coming out for the Chan, but they still have enough damage to get Nobito and look over at Spartan. The chase is on for not one, but potentially two more with Desire nearby. He gets that Glimmer Cape off, and he's able to hide himself away behind the tier 2 tower. Still, though, again, BRAME, they pull off one, but nothing else is really falling.
He's just gotten every rune this game, it feels like. Putting it to amazing use in that fight to get the full link on that Bloodseeker, able to chase him down. And
he is in some trouble. And by some trouble, I mean he's dead on his screen the second he saw Mar.
BZM's back to base. That was so trying to gain back some map control, and we did see 11 finish that Ags on Chaos Knight. This CK Ags can turn some game arounds. Ooh. They're gonna find
found themselves the Hoodwink. Yeah. Maybe looking to go forward. They've got the Fiend's Gate and immediately look at Nobito, who pops the BKB and TP's out. But meanwhile, BZM, he'll go after Desire, and well, Desire won't have the HP or the will to continue on.
He's done jumping creeps.
They're still looking at 11. They've used this Fiend's Gate in so many different ways. They throw out the Hunter's Boomerang. They've got the Sharpshooter and the kill onto 11. It really is becoming your Abaddon and your Hoodwink are both level 20.
These are scary level 25 talents too on a lot of these heroes. Huge lead.
They found themselves the Bloodseeker, and with the Sharpshooter,
it's not even holding it. There's just so much gold coming in for the Zoji squad. They don't need half of it. Maybe they can get a Mar. All right.
They've got the damage. When you get a solo target, it looks pretty good for BRAME.
That was a lot faster than I expected. Oh, gee.
But now on the other side of that, Spartan getting taken out by BZM, who's ready to go. They pop the smoke, and we'll see if they can get into this one. OG just standing their ground on the high ground. Ball lightning in, looking for 11, pulls him in with the Vortex. They've got the blood right down, but it is looking like CK's in a bit of a bad position as Yuragi's over on a Nobito, who ends up TPing out. They get the kill on 11. They pop the borrowed time. So OG feel pretty safe to continue forward, but Thug with the BKB, he'll TP as well. Up by Misha, and Abaddon's just able to keep his Razor alive, but Thug looking in once again. He's got the stun as well as the Breathe Fire. They're into the Fireball. They get the kill there. They'll take out the Aegis. They'll look over at the rest. They've got themselves a Phantom Malice. He lands onto the Chen. Nobito trying to fight away. They've got the break onto the Storm Spirit. The 4-second stun coming out from the CK, but they've lost Spartan. He buys back into the fight with the BKB pop by Yuragi, going after Nobito, who just gets out of the range of that Static Link. Again, BRAME, there are points in these fights where it's looking good, especially there. Yuragi again getting pulled in and slowed up.
Oh, he got pulled out of the rift.
Yeah, 3-second stun, but CK taking more damage maybe than Yuragi's taking it all. They've got the two-man Vortex on the backlines. They get the kill onto 11. They look over at Spartan. They'll finish off Desire. No buybacks for these supports. They'll buy back on 11, and this middle set of racks is going to go down maybe even more. They've glyphed the creeps to continue forward and look towards the tier 4s instead.
OG wants this game to end right now.
Oh, yeah.
Another Vortex.
To be over. The Vortex just makes it so easy for the Sharpshooter to land as well.
This Bloodseeker, he cannot engage these heroes even when he has some damage power up. Your throne's going down though, and GG from Desire.
Yeah, very thought, especially with BZM back on a hero that he had an amazing performance with. It just feels like the hits never stop coming. But that being said, Misha away from his team and well far away from getting his life. It seems like a moment where they can go for Yuragi. They've got the Illuminate with the Reality Rift Chaos Bolt.
Bolton won.
They've got Chaos Bolt in a second, trying to get the Ironwood Branch to fog him. And yeah, Illuminate in, one more right click, and 11.
I will say this Taiga Enchantress feels like he's had some openings, but at the same time, I haven't felt like he's gotten a huge amount done in this early game. With the amount of space he's had, they're going to try for this DK though.
And they might be able to get Thug. And they've got themselves the Vortex. They have the damage, the Dragon Tail to be Taiga who gets the kill. And yeah, he's getting a lot of kills this series. Had a lot with the Sharpshooter in the first game. Now he's continuing the trend, getting that kill there onto Thug. And well, Amar certainly favorable with what he's getting done. And he gets himself his own kill.
This is not why you picked this Iro Gyro versus Timber to lose in the 2-on-1.
Oh gosh.
Nubido cannot go down.
He's gonna get both. Ooh, Amar just needs the Chakram for a second, one after the other. And he's got the Arcane Boots, so you need to be careful.
Right, just grab him here again?
Oh, he went with him on the tether. That was pretty sweet.
The only thing saving
right there.
I was about to say the only thing saving Spartan was the lack of mana, but not even enough.
Soul Ring Arcane Boots.
This game is a disaster for BRAME already. That catapult wave that he saved up. Playing this safe lane to perfection here from Amar.
Nubido, again, this could be a problem. Amar, he's kind of in no man's land. Desire's right here, but he's got the Soul Ring, he's got the Timber Chain, and that's 4 kills in this. It's BRAME. It's almost like OG's style of play perfectly interacts with BRAME's and counters it. As they've got themselves Chaos Bolt, the 1 second stun out onto the Bane. They will get Misha, so they do get themselves a 3rd kill. But again,
you have to defend this if you're BRAME. This is not a stack you can give up with how little map control you're going to have. At the same time, Nubido
just getting dropped here by BZM. And it's crazy. Amar, he wants the high 5. Erica was doing this earlier. And Vici ended up winning their series over Aster, and now you've got Amar who's just looking for a high 5 as they continue to just step all over BRAME. And that is going to be a dead IO as Taiga gets the last shot on that one. 7,000 net worth. They are starting to double up. Everybody looking for high 5s.
This is what happens when you don't address not a hero-player combination you can ignore to this extent. He is just running away with it.
Misha in trouble, but again, it's a consolation prize.
Yep.
Yeah.
But there's no blink or any initiation here.
They are trying to catch up. The Nightmare gets pulled. They've got the Reality Rift. They have the stun. It's out onto, you guessed it,
Draft, you name it. They do have blink on Thug, though.
Yeah, finally to be able to catch up to Yuragi, but he's got Taiga here. Now go to the Eclipse. They relocated into this one, and they may not want to be here anymore. Nubido, Spartan, they both fall. They're going to ball lightning in for more. They got the Reality Rift onto Yuragi, but Yuragi surviving for the moment. They get the kill on a Thug. It's a triple kill here for BZM, looking for more. Taiga gets one, as is tradition. They've got the Fiend's Grip, which is all they needed from Misha to finish off.
There, but obviously Spartan is not one to let his team go out early. They're gonna
go after Taiga. Got only level 1 in the Nature's Attendance, which was enough to save the Luna and enough. Oh,
burn off laner in this meta. Timbersaw is definitely one to benefit.
Yeah. Rocking the highest XP per minute. Meanwhile, Fiend's Grip, and nothing they can do to save Nubido. They've got the Vortex, the Nightmare, and the damage to kill off Spartan. Another.
This is just not an easy way back in this game either. I mean, I don't think any point game you're 15 down at 15 is easy, but just the way their lineups are built.
Blink, Dragon Tail. It's not enough. They've got the Vortex, and everybody's here. Even Amar showing up. He's leaving his lane. He's coming through the 3-second stun. It's not going to matter. Oh. It requires a lot more work, that's for sure. Amar down bottom, and while they're taking Roche, Amar will just control them all, and Nubido will fall to Amar, who will throw out the tip. Meanwhile, it doesn't look like he's going to die here. Yeah, Taiga is very farmed.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Going in, BKB, Fiend's Grip, the damage on a Spartan, looking for the kill on not 1 but 2. 11's going to die, and they'll look for more. Oh, Nubido.
There's not much space left on this map. You're basically getting forced out of the last... Oh, they got the Storm Stun.
All right, well, can they kill BZM? It's, well, looking like it might happen. And it's close to Breathe Fire, though, missing by centimeters. But the Illuminate is there, and they'll get the kill on a BZM. They have a 10-time spree. This is the most amount of gold Desire's ever gotten in 1 kill. As, well, you've got Amar on the back lines looking over at the Coddle. They'll get the kill on the Desire. Misha falls to Thug. Amar back into the fight. Meanwhile, by the way, hey, your top tier 3 N-Racks are going down. So you may want to get back and, well, try and figure that out. But unfortunately, when you've got a Timbersaw in your face, it makes that kind of difficult.
Just casually raxing you at 20 minutes while another team fight's going down. That's no problem, you know. Taiga's solo killing Gyro.
Oh, no. And the Eclipse coming through. Thug locked up with the Lucent Beam. Taiga again onto the Timbersaw. Meanwhile, BCM without mana. You're a bit far there, BCM, but he does have the team nearby and the BKB still going. So TP out. Fiend's Grip on an illusion. Not exactly what Misha's looking for, but, well,
that sleep state.
I guess BCM got out. Yeah.
His BKB was running out, so he could have got stunned. And...
Blink Dragon Tail on a Taiga, but he is well too strong for that. Thug not looking like the Thug he should be on this hero. As DK goes down, the look over at 11. Amar still moving forward. I don't really think this guy backs up. He continues to just walk on in and again, look for that high five as the impetus shots on a Nabito once again. The Lucent Beam and a double kill for Yuragi. They'll finally call it, and OG